Hey everybody, um, Crumdinger here, or Stallman, or Crystal Crumb, or Bram, whatever you would like to call me. So, big announcement, I got CV out of the ER-301 via the TXO. That's pretty much it. I'll show you the basics in this video. A major disclaimer, I used Claude Code to do this. It's a firmware fork. It's fully compatible with existing custom packages and built-in units. And if you don't want to watch a video, which is pretty basic, you can just go straight to the GitHub in the description below. Many other surprises to come, unless you're on the Discord, in which case I'm sorry for talking about this constantly for the last several days. Anyway, thank you. Alright, the intro. These units are very easy to use. They're based largely on the I2C input units, sc.cv and sc.tr. And first you'll have to download the firmware. The GitHub is in the description. You install it like any other firmware. It's just a zip file. It'll automatically install the core units, I2C input, and TXO output. You'll want to check the package manager after installation. They should be installed initially. We'll just hit the config menu, and then you'll see I2C master is disabled. We need to hit enable now. And that gives the 301 the ability to send I2C messages itself throughout the bus. So while this is the case, the 301 can still act as an I2C follower while it's leading. So you can continue to use your fader bank, your teletype, your nerdseek, crow, what have you. The only thing you have to watch for is that you don't send signal from 2 leaders to the same port. And otherwise, I've had multi-leader setups working for years now. At this point, we'll do a little demonstration of the units. So we'll scroll all the way down. We'll grab the TXO CV. So we've added the unit, and we have a port control. This tells the 301 where to send signal from the chain. CV addresses these bottom 4 jacks. TR units address the top 4 jacks. And you can change this at will. There's no problem when you do this. The port control is automatable. It's really useful for switching effects. It should be rather seamless. And it's quite fast. The last value will be held on the previous jack. That's really all you need to worry about. And I'll just go ahead and insert an offset. So signal flows left to right. The TXO should pass it through, or the TXO unit rather. And you'll see now the light on the top channel of my TXO CV jacks lighting up. You put the TXO units in the chain wherever you want to capture CV. And they also pass signal through. So this means you can continue processing CV and tap it at a later point in the line and send it to a different output, for instance, which is pretty nice. One quirk of the TXO, you may have seen the light go bright for positive and negative. That's just a quirk of the device. So other caveats. We have a 1000 Hz frequency limit on the output. So audio is mostly a no-go. This should be more than enough for any control rate purposes like LFOs, envelopes, triggers, gates, sequences, offset, what have you. On that note, we'll go ahead and grab an LFO. I'm going to delete the offset, hit insert, and we'll scroll down to find a sine oscillator. Set it quite low. You can already see the LED on the TXO moving in response, and you'll see it's also moving up in brightness for positive and negative voltage. But there we go. We have an LFO coming out of the 301. The last caveat, and it's a big one, is that this is all happening on the audio thread, so the normal latency applies. You'll probably get 7 to 10 milliseconds at 48K. This is a bit of a drag, admittedly, but it's the price you pay for getting CV out of the ER-301, and you can always just mix back through it to account for the latency in your audio. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I have a lot more coming out soon, so stay tuned.